Well, a little earlier, I spoke to child protection consultant Joanna Nicolas about the processes involved in removing a child from its home.
It's a very stringent process, of course, and actually the myth is that social workers have the legal power to remove children, which they don't. The only agencies that do are the police and the courts. So social workers can only do it with a court order, with the police involved, or if the parents give their permission.
You just mentioned the social workers themselves, but they themselves are under a lot of pressure, aren't they?
Well, whether social workers are under pressure or not, which they absolutely are, shouldn't be relevant to any of this. It is completely irrelevant. You have to look at each case. It is the most draconian thing you can do to remove a child from their parents' care. And how much pressure local authorities are under bears nothing in this. It is only about what is in the best interest of the child.
I mean, we hear about cases about where children should have been removed but haven't. Do you think the pendulum is swinging too far the other way now?
I don't think so. I think what these cases highlight, whether a child has been removed in error or whether a child has been left in terrible circumstances, what they highlight is the complexity of this work. None of us has a crystal ball. None of us knows what's going to happen. It is the most draconian thing you can do to remove a child. And unfortunately, agencies are not always going to get it right.
A spotlight is shining on children's services at the moment. Do you think this puts another nail into the service itself?
I think it depends how you look at it. I hope that what it does is it highlights how incredibly complex this work is. Nobody knows what's going to happen. No, it doesn't matter. I've been working in this field for 20 years. I go into a family. I don't know if that child is going to be dead tomorrow, or if I remove that child through the courts with the police, that actually I might be doing that child more harm, and it would have been better for the child if I and the agencies had left the child in that home. Nobody knows. We make assessments, we make judgments based on the evidence that we have, but as I've already said, we are not always going to get it right.
Joanna Nicolas, thank you very much.